I've recently watched 2 horror films that really interest me. And what's cool about them is, in one of them, I wish I would have gotten around Halloween time, but it took me a while to look for it on Blu-ray. But I got it on Blu-ray recently at Walmart, pretty damn cheap for $10. And I'm going to talk about the other movie first, and that movie is Jennifer's Body. It's a horror film that has Megan Fox as this chick named Jennifer. And I might be giving away minor spoilers, but it's about the 2 chicks that are like best friends. The nerdy chick and Jennifer herself, who's also popular and bitch. Then, next thing you know, they went to this club that there was a fire accident, and there was this band that was playing there, and when it happened, there was this fire accident, and Jennifer and the other chick survived, as well as the band, but what happened is the band took revenge of Jennifer. They took her, and they fucking sacrificed her. They did a satanic ritual. They make them famous, and they were supposed to sacrifice a virgin, but Jennifer was obviously not a virgin, and because of that, she became a fucking succubus. It is a pretty gruesome sight to behold. As I was saying, it's a movie's about her trying to hang with boys, trying to make out with them, have sex with them, but at the same time, trying to make love to them, she fucking devours them. Not a good way to end your virginity. Especially if she aimed for your testicles. That'd be gross, but that didn't really happen in the movie. And the other girl finds out that she was a succubus and she has to, like, kill her and stuff. That's a good movie, but there's a couple of things that I felt like... It felt like there was a lot of sex in it, but there's no nudity. You don't see no tits, no ass. You can see backside, but that's it. You don't see no testicles or something. And plus, the movie felt like it could have been PG-13, and it felt like an unrated version of a PG-13 film. Make it more like a director's cut rather than an R-rated film. I'm not saying it's not hardcore, but when you expect nudity, you expect the film to be a bit more hardcore. But at least there's some gore. And the ending, I'm not going to give away, but it is fucking epic. Probably one of the best movie endings I've seen in quite some time. So, that's my point of view on Jennifer's Body. Now to get the real good stuff. Trick or Treat. If you can't see that, it's my camera, and I'm sorry. But this movie is a fucking treat. It's basically four interconnected stories. Like, there's a sadistic high school principal who's a murderer because he feeds this boy candy that's poisonous, and he gets sick and he dies. And what happens? He tries to bury the kid. His son notices what he's doing, and he doesn't, he's like, not now, son. And it's just creepy. And the other story is this chick with a bunch of friends. They're talking about how they lost their virginity and stuff. It's a chick about a virgin. I'm not going to spoil nothing now, but let's just say she loses her virginity. I'm just going to leave it at that. The ending of that story is fucking epic. Then there's this other story about those four teenagers. And there's a story about this school bus with children that was drowned in a pond or lake or whatever, because the bus driver was hired to kill those principal children by their parents. I gotta be honest, that is the creepiest story. Who the fuck wants to do their own child? Must be goddamn motherfuckers who want to jack off or something, whether the kids. It's a pretty gruesome story, and it's probably the freakiest of all stories. Last but not least, there's this old dude that meets this little character from the cover. And it is an epic, and you should see this guy's face. It is fucking frightening. I am doing a video! That's my mom. She don't know what I'm doing. And that's all I got to say. This movie is awesome. Of the 2 horror films I've seen, this is probably the best one. And if you can find that Walmart Blu-ray cheap, $10, pick it right the fuck up. Because it's worth it. Much, much worth it. That's my point of view of 2 horror films. Till next time, bitches.